அப்படியா? சரி ஆடுங்க. யார் வேண்டாண்ணா? ஆடுறீங்களா? நீங்க ஆடுனீங்கன்னா ஆஃப்லைன் கொடுத்துட்டு போவோம், அதான் கேட்டேன். ப்ரோ எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு என்ன தெரியுமா சொன்னாங்க, இப்போ நீங்க வந்து இப்போ இந்த அக்கௌண்ட்ல ஒரு டைம் போய் நம்ம மாத்திட்டோம்னு வைங்க, இந்த மாதிரி நீங்க மாத்திட்டீங்கல்ல ஸ்லிதரின்னு, வேற அந்த அக்கௌண்ட்ல என்ன லோட் சேவ் ஓபன் பண்ணாலும் ஸ்லிதரின் தான் வருங்கிற மாதிரி யாராவது சொன்னாங்க என்கிட்ட. புது கேரக்டர் ஓபன் பண்ணாலுமே ஸ்லிதரின் தான் வரும்னு சொன்னாங்க. ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்ப்போமா? நான் ஏன் சொல்றேன்னா, லாஸ்ட் டைம் வந்து இவரு இந்த இறன் ஆனப்போ அப்படிதான், அவருக்கு ஸ்லிதரின் தான் வந்துச்சு. நியூ கேரக்டர் கொடுத்தா வேண்டியதான். எக்ஸ் கொடுக்கணுமா? பி கொடுத்து விசார்ட் போட ப்ரா, நம்ம போடுறதான் ப்ரா. போடா. ஐயோ வேற ஸ்கிப் பண்ணி போகணும் ப்ரோ, காண்டா இருக்கும். அதுல தஞ்சாவூர்ல இருந்து இறனே இப்போ என்னன்னா, இவரு போன டைம் வந்து இவருக்கு அப்புள் ஃபஃபோ ஏதோ கொடுத்தாங்க. நம்மால என்ன பண்ணாரா, சேஞ்ச் கொடுத்து ஸ்லிதரின் மாத்திட்டாரு. இப்போ இந்த அக்கௌண்ட்ல ஸ்லிதரின் மட்டும் தான் வருமா இல்ல மாத்திக்கலாமா? இல்ல டவுட்டா இருக்கு, அதனால தான். ஆனா லாஸ்ட் டைம் நீ எடுக்கும்போது இவர் அக்கவுண்ட்ல ஆடும்போது ஸ்லிதரின் தானே வந்துச்சு, மாத்த முடியல உன்னால.
I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
மாத்திக்கலாமா? டிஃபால்ட்டா சேமா ரிக்வர்ட் நம்ம அந்த ஹேட் கிட்ட சொல்லி மாத்திக்கலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
நம்ம ஆஃப்லைன்ல அப்புறமா டெஸ்ட் பண்ணுவோம். என்ன சொல்றீங்க? அதான் இந்த எனக்கு நீ இவர் இல்ல இன்னொருத்தர், நான் அதனாலதான் சரின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ட்ரை பண்ணலாம். அப்புறமா பாது according to Grace Richard, the astrolabe would have been sunk about the அது 7900 GR தான் இருக்கு, 78ல GR
regarding the school after the incident in Hogwarts.
ஆனா அது ரேட் அதிகம். இதுவே 4K கார்டு தான் ப்ரோ. 4Kல இந்த கேமிங் பண்ணலாம், பிகினிங் அந்த 40 அந்த கிடைக்கும்.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at the school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion.
ஓ இப்போதான் நமக்கு சொல்லியே தரான அந்த
Mr.
போர்ஷன்.
Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion
நீங்க
might come in handy?
Yes, Professor
நீங்க இதெல்லாம்
Sharp.
முடிச்சிட்டீங்களா?
The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal
இல்லையா?
a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all.
புரியல.
Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
அதுதான் எனக்கு கதறிட்டு இருந்தாங்க எல்லாம். ஆல்ரெடி 10 கேம் வாங்க ப்ரோ எஸ்ஏ ப்ரோ.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
ஹார்ட்லம்பா என்னடா ஊத்துறீங்க கண்டது கருமத்தியம். ஓ இந்த இது வந்து நம்ம ப்ரூவ் பண்ணி தான் எடுத்துட்டு போணுமா ஹெல்த்? கேம் ப்ரோ தேவரா படம்லாம் பார்த்து சொல்லு சும்மா இருக்கும்.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
டே மாசம் செஞ்சுட்டு அப்புறங்க.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from Jake Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
Own ingredients.
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain and will require you to be a bit
biology
more
classல இருக்கும் சில விஷயம் வந்து
resourceful.
வாங்கிக்கலாம்ங்கறோம் ரேரான.
Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time
பூண்டு
around.
கிளாஸ்ல இருக்கும் ப்ரொஃபசர் பூண்டு. ஆமா ப்ரொஃபசர் பூண்டு ஆமா
My
வெறும் garlic
parents
தானே.
considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
அது யார்ட்ட பேசணும் இவன்ட்ட டடா.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yeah.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity.
ஓஹோ.
I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for
ஓ
comfort.
and அத்தை சித்தி.
But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew
ஏமா
a Juris
36
potion.
பாரா.
I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I
பாருங்க
come in.
GTA 5
You're
ஒரு
as
ட்ரைலர்
clever as I'd
அப்படியே
hoped.
4
I
கிலோ
simply need a single Fooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fooper feather. As long
27
as you're
27
certain
நாளே
Sharp
27 ஆம் தேதி
releases.
வரும்
I
தெரியுங்களா?
assure you he won't. Fooper feathers aren't that
அது
valuable.
வந்து எப்பனா
Wait
அடுத்த
until you
27
see what I'm
டிசம்பர்
brewing.
25.
Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
ஆமா அது வந்து கேம் வர டேட் 25 காப்பி வச்சிருக்கோம்.
Professor
சொல்றது
Sharp must
அப்படிதான்.
have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he
மாத்திரும்.
talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
1590 ல வந்து 12
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shah is firm, but quite clever.
இதுதான் bro Nvidia
See you soon, no doubt.
பிடிக்காது. அவனால பண்ண முடியும் bro, பண்ண மாட்டான். வேணும்னே பண்ணுவான். பைத்தியக்காரன். ஏமாந்துறான். அவனால நான் ஒரு நேட்டிவ்ல நல்லா பண்ண முடியும். ஆனா பண்ண மாட்டான்.
Remember.
அவ்வளவுதான். Subject RR office bargain with and increase the amount of activity outside the particularly in VS or coordinated.
Revelio.
உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சு போச்சா?
Prepared Witcher Wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Thank you. திருடிட்டுலாம் வந்திருக்கேன்டா. போட்டு பாருடா.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and
Dun, dun.
that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Dragon Dunk! What happened?
டேய் என்னடா வெடிக்க விட்டுருக்கீங்க கிளாஸ் கொள்ள டேய் பயாலஜி கிளாஸ் ஆடாது.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will...
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
நான் எதுவும் பண்ணல.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long
போட்டுட்டான்.
way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
அந்த
As
நாய்க்கு
for
ஹெல்ப்
the
பண்ண
work you
மாட்டேன்.
did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm
நான்
glad I
என்னது
was able to
ரேவன்
meet your
அதையும்
expectations.
மறந்துச்சு.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite
ஆனா
yet.
உங்களோட அந்த இது
In
நல்லா
addition
இருந்துச்சு.
to having a solid
Slytherin
grasp
ல
of
அந்த
how to
door
combine various
விசாலனா வந்து
ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay
விசாலனா வந்தாரு.
particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here.
ஷாக் ஆயிட்டல
Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
இவனும் ஸ்லிதரின் தான் அடிச்சான்.
Revelio.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
வரடே. வாயில கழிச்சிரும். போஷன் கிளாஸ் ஓபன் அவனே ப்ரூ பண்ணிக்கலாமா? இப்போதைக்கு மனம் போடல. உன்ட்ட ஒரு விஷயம் கொடுத்தா
That was an interesting class.
வெடி
Thanks to
வச்சிட்டு
you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
அப்பவும் வெடிக்குங்கற பைத்தியக்காரன்.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
ஓ. அங்க போணுமா? இவன் எதை கூப்பிடுறான்? புக்கை பத்தி ஏதோ பேசணும்னு சம்மந்தமே இல்லாம. வேவ் பாயிண்ட் எங்கே வச்சுக்கணும் சம்மந்தமே இல்லாம.
Revelio.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness.
சரி.
He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book.
ஆமா.
I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
சொல்றா, நான் பெரிய டிடெக்டிவ்டா. அதனால எனக்கு என்ன கிடைக்கும்?
But why should I spend my time on a glorified errand?
It is much more than a glorified errand, to be sure. I dare say you'll find my proposal intriguing. Please, hear me out. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop.
சரி.
My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw.
Like the
பேர்
bird.
இது.
In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to jackdaws. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
சரி,
I'll
உனக்கு
have a
நான்
look
பண்றேன்.
for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right.
இதை வாங்க
You
வைக்கிறேன். இதை
are a
கண்டுபிடிச்சு தரணும்.
remarkable student.
புக் ஏறலாம். வாண்டுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இன்னும் ஒரு கேம் போடாத. பா, என்ன பிரச்சனை 2 பேருக்கும்? ஹீட் இருக்குதுன்னா ஃபேனை போட போறேன். அவள் இது ஒரு காமெடின்னு சொல்லிட்டு எங்க எனக்கு மெசேஜ் வாங்கல 60. எனக்கே 60 தான் ப்ரோ வருது. பைசெட் எது கிராஃபிக்ஸ் தான் இருக்குமா வேற எதுல இருக்குமா? என்னோட செகண்டரி ஜிபியூக்கு மாத்திட்டா அப்படின்னா அது சிபியூ வெடிச்சிரும் உள்ள டம்முன்னு. காணுமே ப்ரோ. ஆடியோ ஆப்ஷன்ஸ்ல ஒன்றையும் காணும். கேமரா ஷேக்கு ஹை கான்ட்ராஸ்ட் டெஸ்டா? நான் தான் வச்சேன் நல்லா இருக்குன்னு. சரி கண்டு தெரியாது bro எனக்கு. பாரு ப்ரோ பார்க்க மாட்டியா ப்ரோ? என்ன ப்ரோ பிரச்சனை உனக்கு? நான் தான் உங்க சேனல் எத்தனை டைம் ரிப்போர்ட் பண்ணுவேன் பாக்குறா. ஏய் காக்கா போய் இப்போ நம்ம மேலே அங்கே போகணுமா? இருங்கடா இங்கே ஏதோ இருக்குடா, ஆன் பண்ணிட்டு வரேன். எப்படி ஓடி நிற்கிற பாருங்க திங்கு திங்குன்னு. யாரு
Revelio.
ஆட போறீங்களா? கனெக்ட் காட்டாதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஃபேமிலியில தானே இருக்கோம். ஆனா சொல்லு ப்ரோ, நான் இதில் வந்துடுறேன், பிரச்சனை இல்லை. இல்லையா நான் என்ன ப்ரோ பெரிய ஆளு, நீங்கள் ஒரு 5 மணி நேரம் லைவ் போட்டேன்.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Nothing. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws.
ஏதோ பண்ணும் அது நான் பார்த்துக்கிறேன்.
This will do nicely. No statues here. Revelio. Oh, I'll take that, thank you. Revelio. Revelio.
மேலே இருக்கா?
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Nothing. I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome surprise.
மேலே போயிட்டா?
Revelio. Statues here. Nothing. I'd best keep looking.
இது என்ன?
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages.
வேற ஏதோ ஒரு
Best
இடத்துல
hang on
போய்
to it
அந்த
for
இது
now.
இது பண்ணுங்கறோம்.
What's happening?
அவ்வளவுதான். கரெக்டான வைக்கத்தால அதை வச்சுட்டு போல. ஐயா அங்கிள் 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 தூக்கிட்டு போதும் அங்கிள் என்ன சவுண்ட் நல்லா இருக்கு கத்ரா. ஏய் யாரா நீ? தலைய கழட்டி வச்சு நிக்கிற மேல.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years?
இவன் தான் ரிச்சர்ட்.
Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So, Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
Okay.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
வாடா வாடா குர்ரா பேஜ் குர்ரா குடா. யாரா நீ? நேர பிரகட்டா குமார பிரதானா. காட்டுக்கு போணுமா? ஆவணும் ப்ரோ உனக்கு. ஸ்ட்ரைக்ல கிளைம் கொடுத்து சேனல் போகணும் முதல்ல.
Rebellion. மஷ்ரூம் மட்டும் நிறைய கிடைக்குது. இந்த சோப்பு கலர்ல காட்டுது. எனக்கு யாருது? நல்லாதான் இருக்குது.
அது
Revelio.
அம்மா தான் தப்பு.
You'll have to fight eventually.
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
Is that the best you can do?
You always this awful.
Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
நடுராத்திரி ஒரேடா.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
போலாம் போலாம்.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. Marks, a
Lumos.
stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Protego! Nothing to do now but keep going.
மியூசிக்கே தெரியலடா.
Lumos. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. Revelio. Revelio. I wonder how big this place is. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Incendio!
Savvy react, bro. Come, bro.
Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. That platform ought to be able to float straight to me. Not a headless skeleton in sight. I might as well help myself to this.
Hey, குயிரா என்னடா அப்படி கீழ விழுந்துட்ட?
Revelio. Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Oh, behind the rock. There's the symbol.
என்ன பண்ணோம்?
Revelio. 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 Lumos. Protego! Revelio.
ப்ரோ இங்க எப்படி ப்ரோ போறது? நான் பார்த்து சொல்லுங்க ப்ரோ. ஒரு டோர் அங்க கிடக்குது ப்ரோ.
Revelio. Expelliarmus! Revelio.
போக கூடிய That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him. Whew, it's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Incendio! An untouched chest. Door wasn't very thorough in search of this cave. Incendio!
a skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. These can't be what the heck is it? Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Lumos. Revelio. Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. I'll need to look around for the symbol.
அதை வந்து பிறந்து விட்டது மக்களே. ஆனா என்ன ஹெல்த்
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Found ancient dead. Working around. Iyo. எத்தனை பேர் இருக்கீங்க வாங்கடா.
That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
இதுதான புது இடம் இருக்கு.
Am I?
உள்ள வந்துட்டு கேக்குற பார்த்தா பெரிய ஆளா வர.
Oh no. The room is starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Hey. Wow. இது வரங்க கேஸ் நம்ம பண்ண ஆளு.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
உள்ளுக்குள்ள தண்ணியா இருக்கு நம்ம மட்டும் உள்ள வந்துட்டோம். நம்மள அறியாமலே நம்மள யாரும் இது பாஸ் சீட் மாதிரி இருக்கடா டேய்.
Revelio.
கண்டிப்பா பாஸ் சீட் தான். சத்தா. ஐயோ எங்க இருந்து வருது? பரவாயில்ல எங்க இருந்து வருது?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Okay.
Revelio.
Get away from me!
Flying class கட்சிச்சு.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
பறக்க போறோம்.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome. Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom. Say up firmly and clearly. Then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up! One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property.
This'll take some getting
I
used
want
to.
them returned in one piece.
This is brilliant.
Yes. Good. And lean. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
This is rather fun.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Good, I've got this.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clockton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day.
Sorry, Uncle. D.
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Thank you.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spint, which is in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Looking, running.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with the delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Hello.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Hello. ஆமாங்க. அம்மா தூங்கி இருக்காங்க அத்த.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
நான் வேலை நான் ஆரம்பிச்சிடுவேன் கொஞ்ச நேரத்துல.
Revelio.
என்னடா அவ்வளோ தூரம் ஓட வைக்கிறீங்க? ப்ரூம் இல்லையும் ப்ரூம் இருந்தால் பறந்து போகலான்னு பார்த்தேன். இங்கே தான் 2 பேர் இருக்கானே. என்ன பிரச்சனை? தரது. சரி.
Revelio.
தள்ளி போடா. போட்டு ஸ்டிக் இருந்தால் பறந்து வந்திருக்கலாம். ஸ்டிக் எப்போ கிடைக்கும் தெரியல. இன்னும் ஒருத்த மட்டும் தனியாக இருக்கிறான். யாருது? எங்க போடுற? விவசாயம் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறது. பா இங்கே இருக்கிறான் தனியா. ஐயோ தண்ணிக்குள் போய் அட கன்றாவிய. அவனை அதை கொடுத்துன்னு வந்து வச்சுக்கிறேன்டா. தண்ணிக்குள்ள போயிடனால டாஜ் அடிக்க முடியல கைஸ். ஃபாத்திமா வந்துகிட்டு இருக்கேன். உங்க போர்ஷனை எடுத்துட்டேன். வித்த காட்டினுக்கிறான். வச்சுக்கோ.
Revelio.
போக முடியுமா? பெட்டி வச்சிருக்கீங்க. பெட்டி எனக்கு தான். இது யார் வீடுன்னே தெரியல. பாத்திமா ஆண்டி. வந்துட்டு நான் தான்.
Madam Luong, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always
வேண்டாமா
cutting
வேண்டாமா.
corners and taking the
எடுத்துன்னு
easy
ஓடி
way
வந்துடுறேன்.
out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
வேணாம். எது
Here are
சொல்ல
the
நான்.
potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers.
சீட் பண்ணுவானா?
Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not
அதெல்லாம்
be
எனக்கு
getting
தெரியாது.
a nut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I
சரி.
should think so.
ஒன்னு குச்சி காட்டுறேன் உனக்காக.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
ஏய் இருடா. நான் குடிச்சு காட்டணும். இத குத்துனே.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
எப்படி குடிக்கிறது? பாமா லாடி ஏய் வச்சுக்கோ.
It seems to have worked.
பாத்தியா?
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
ஆமா.
Not such chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
யா அப்பா
Very
நீ
well.
பெரியவா தான்
I shall let
பேசுற
Mr.
போல.
Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
இது கூட.
A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen.
எல்லாம் எனக்கு அது வேணும். சட்டா நீ வச்சுக்க.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
இப்போ நான் குயிக் ட்ரைல் குத்து போயிடுவேன்ல. அந்த காரிடா நானு. பிப்பின் அங்கிள் நீங்க கொடுத்ததெல்லாம் அவ்வளோ கொடுத்துட்டேன். 4 கொடுத்தீங்களா? 1 குடிச்சு பார்க்க சொல்லிட்டா என்ன. நம்பிக்கை இல்லை அவங்க மேல. நீ ஒரு திருட்டு பையன் சொல்லிட்டா. 1 குடிச்சு காட்டுட்டு 3 கொடுத்துட்டேன் அவளுக்கு.
Come on in. Healing potions are a specialty here, should you need any.
இப்படியே பண்ணிட்டேன்.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luong.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
Thank you நான் அத கூட.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
ஆளு சடி பானோ. ரூம் வாங்கலாம். ஏய் காலி. ஒரு பேப்பர் பறந்துனது எங்க அது? எங்க ஓடுற? ஏய் ப்ரூம் வாங்க போறோம் ப்ரூம் வாங்க போறோம்.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
ப்ரோ இங்க இந்த காசு வச்சிருக்கிறியா? இப்போ போஷன் வச்சிருக்கான் பரவாயில்ல.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
எல்லாமே 600 தானே இது மட்டும். வச்சுக்கோ நீ.
Nice doing business with you.
இது கூட எனக்கு இதுதான் கொஞ்சம் டீசென்ட்டா இருக்கு.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting I could complete work on my first up.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch.
Okay, time trial.
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
இந்த ஃபாஸ்ட் டிராவல் இருக்கனால ஜம்னு போயிடலாம்.
Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes?
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was... Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely caught wind of you showing off and flying.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and... But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Try பண்ணி பாப்போம்.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Ahora pasada. Ah.
Made it! Brilliant. This is rather fun. Success! Brilliant! Missed one. Made it! Now that's more like it. Made it. Did anyone else see that?
That's not. You must have cheated. Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
உன் ரெஸ்பெக்ட் வச்சு என்னடா பண்றது?
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale, you can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium where the leaderboard is. You can check your We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Well.
Okay. கடத்து போச்சு.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear.
பறந்து வரடா வியூஸ் சொல்றேன். உள்ள பறந்துட்டு ஓகே.
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked.
A little turbulent and is wanting for a bit of speed, but I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
What do you do?
Challenge? I think it's time you... Summoner's Court isn't just...
நான் வரேன்டா உங்க கூட.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game.
விளையாடு. புழுவா நானு.
Try to beat that.
வரா போயிச்சுடா.
Not bad. Not bad. Akio.
அதா. டேய் என்ன ஏன்டா பிளாக் பண்ணி விட்ட? துபாக்கூர்.
Don't want.
போச்சு.
That was one for the ages. Akio.
ஒழுங்கா அந்த பக்கத்துல இந்த பக்கத்துல பொளந்துரும் உன்னை. இப்போ இந்த தள்ளி விட்டான்டா. போ வெளிய போ.
My wand slipped.
நான் எங்க நிறுத்தினாலும் ஜெயிப்பேன்.
Yeah. Lucky shot. Well done. You beat me.
தெரிஞ்சுக்கோ. நான் தான்.
Bit of good luck. That's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale.
Oh,
the others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
நன்றி வரா. அழகா இருக்கு. ஏங்க சைடு மிஷன் போலாம், மெயின் மிஷன் நாளைக்கு பண்ணலாம். அதுக்கு எங்க போறது நானு? ஓகே गाइस இதோட முடிச்சுப்போம். மீதி மிஷின்ஸை நாளைக்கு வந்து கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாம். ஃபோனு அது இருக்கும். பாய் ஈத்தன் கேமிங் தமிழ்.